y'all. We're back. We're back. All right. Can y'all see me? Let me get my lighting right. All right. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. So this is our nightly pop-in. Y'all know I try to pop back in around 7:30ish. I'm a little early. I hope you guys don't mind. Thank you all for joining. We got quite a bit of you guys coming in. Thank you guys. Please hit the like button, guys. I hope you guys had a chance also to watch the videos prior to this. We did court documents for Melody and Martell's court documents, as well as blogger AL and Melody's court case as well. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, all 14 pages, y'all, I sat over here and read 14 pages. I thought about that today, like, what the heck? But it's all for you guys because y'all asked and you received, okay? So any other topics that you guys want me to cover and or talk about or update you guys on, let me know. Drop it in my DM, and I will do my very best to get that out to you guys, okay? But let's go ahead and get into this video. We're going to be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta Kelli. She is in hot water with her husband, or ex-husband now. Marvin Winans is under fire for asking this lady about this money in church. Kevin McCall, which is Eva Marcille's ex-boyfriend / baby daddy. He's got some shit going on as well. We got some Love and Marriage Huntsville talk, and just some regular tee-hee-hee. All right. Yes. That's it. Y'all put it in there. Congratulations to Mel. Yes, honey. Okay. I wish she would have got full custody, but y'all know Alabama court system is flawed like a mother sucker. But hey, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. I do hate that she can't move out of the state of Alabama like she wants to. Because she got a sorry ass stupid baby daddy who is trying to hold on to her because he can't have her in any type of way. So by way of the kids, y'all know how Martell do. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into our show because we have one. All right. First topic. Let's go and get these clowns out the way. Love and Marriage Huntsville. They did release a clip. They will be back November 15th. All right. For those of you that are still watching, I do not watch the show except their, except the clips that they do show on Instagram. I'll watch those to see if it's anything worth talking about. But as far as just sitting watching the episode, no, I have actually taken it off my DVR. So they do not get the credit from me for the show. But I will watch a clip or two when they put them up and see what's actually going on this stupid ass show. But let's go ahead and get into the trailer or clip rather that was dropped. As you guys can see, they are returning. They've already filmed the reunion 4 days ago. So yeah, 3 or 4 days ago, they've already filmed the reunion. But I'm like, why? When y'all got extra episodes, y'all coming back to 15. So why are you guys filming ahead of time when there's going to be more things going on that you guys are going to have to discuss in the reunion? Weird, right? But let's go ahead and watch. Shout out to OWN TV.
When you get to spilling hot tea, sometimes you spill it on yourself.
The Huntsville drama continues.
Y'all trying to make it something that's not. She's giving me bad energy.
Ooh, girl, I'm coming back to Huntsville.
You have things I don't like her.
Every Saturday night.
It wasn't communicated to me that I was supposed to have sex 2 and 3 times a day.
It looks like we're gonna
what?
Love and Marriage Huntsville. New episodes. Saturday, November 15th, 8, 7 Central.
when you get to spilling hot tea, sometimes you spill it on yourself.
The Huntsville drama continues.
Y'all trying to make it something that's not. She's giving me bad energy.
Ooh, girl, I'm coming back to Huntsville.
You have things I don't like her.
Every Saturday night.
It wasn't communicated to me that I was supposed to have sex 2 and 3 times a day.
It looks like we're gonna
what?
Be having a threesome with someone else. Oh, did I finish the season? My bad. Yeah.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Girl, if you don't put out, Maurice, ain't nobody tell you to marry no old ass woman, okay? Kimmy cannot keep up. Kimmy's getting wrinkles. Kimmy is stressed the fuck out being with Maurice. Kimmy is going through it. He's putting her through it. And now she is expecting. Now he said, hey, girl, you was a freak before I married you, because word on the street is that Kimmy was out there, girl. Kimmy was that girl that, that knew a few things. They said that Kimmy was a wild one. So now you getting married and you want to be old now, and you can't cock that leg up like you used to because you get a little Charlie horse or two. And Maurice is saying, bitch, don't worry about it. I have a fivesome already planned, and you ain't going to be a part of it. Allegedly. Okay. Don't pow the messenger. All right. I'm just here to bring you guys the news. But that's what's going on over there. Let's move on because we don't care no more. All right, let's get into some Kevin McCall news. You guys know who he is. He is the father of Eva Marcille's oldest daughter. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. He's crashing out, child. He's crashing out. But thankfully, Young Thug has offered him $25,000. He's crying broke and saying that he's having a really, really hard time. He's on food stamps and all of the things when he was writing hit songs for Chris Brown. He says Chris Brown owes him $25,000. He's not paid him as of yet, but Young Thug is like, look, Chris is kind of busy. He just came off the Breezy Bowl tour. But look, just so you don't go ahead and damage Chris' good name in terms of trying to say Chris ain't trying to pay you, let me go ahead and shoot you this $25K on over there so you can go ahead and calm it on down. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into what Kevin McCall had to say. Young Thug says, hey, Kevin McCall, hit me my ninja. Says, I'll give you the $25K that you need. Says, and I know Chris Brown would give it to you also, bro, but you know, he's a real one. Said, ninjas is busy out here sometime, brother. Okay, don't be putting that on Chris Brown like he don't be paying people because the nigga is on tour. Like maybe he forgot he got a lot of things to worry about right now. Okay, we know he's good for it because his tour I hear did hit 200 and something million. So he good for the $25K. I don't think $25K is shit. He probably spent that on vacation. But let's get into what Kevin McCall had to say. Irene.
I think it's a game, bro.
Testimony.
Why the fuck you get in on this?
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
why
tell
the
us
fuck got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry on here, so y'all can think I'm a bad.
Fuck me.
That ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's wild.
hey. Look, bro.
I'm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no motherfucking EBT
card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT card.
And then I might get an EBT. I walk in the building and look at me crazy.
Let me tell you
This, I think it's a game, bro.
Testimony.
Why the
Yo, that's wild. And you sitting up here slobbing too. Like I can get you on EBT, but like go ahead and wipe that up. Like that's too much going on right there. Okay, we had to get a bill or something over there with that. But I get it. He's hurt. He's fallen from grace. All right, but he also had hands for Eva. If you guys don't know this story, when he and Eva Marcille, who is married to Mike, you know, she's married to Mike, the attorney. But yeah, when he was with her. All right. During the time they were in a relationship, he was putting hands on her a lot, according to her. She did some interviews talking about it. He also admitted to it as well, where she had to get a restraining order against him because he was being very physically abusive towards her. So that kind of caused him, in addition to some other things, to fall from grace. People in Hollywood weren't really fooling with him anymore. But at one point in time, he was writing hit songs, according to him, for Chris Brown and some other people. But he's saying, hey, Chris owed him some thousands of dollars for some songs that he wrote and he needed because now he's on EBT and he's struggling and he's scraping and surviving, scratching and surviving. Okay, scratching and surviving. He's on that. All right, he's one hot dog away from being on an episode of Good Times. Okay, he need his money, so he started crying and he had a little moment right here. So hopefully Chris sees this, and that'll give you $50K because Young Thug already shot you to $25K. And if Chris owe you the $25, I know he good for it. He'll pay it to you. I mean, if he owe it, and that'll have you sitting on $50K. That'll get you, you know, where you need to go for a little bit. So hopefully you don't burn through that and do what you need to do. So shout out to Kevin McCall for being, I guess, you know, transparent. Moving right along. All right, so let's get into this interview that I found. All right. With Kevin McCall. So Kevin McCall explains how having financial problems in his Chris Brown deal caused him and Eva Marcille to disconnect. So I found this interview where he sat down with Tasha K and he was kind of spilling his beans and pouring his heart out. So y'all know Tasha K gonna ask all the good questions. So I found this over on the Tick of the Talk. So shout out to them, honey. And shout out to Unwind with Tasha K, because that's where we saw the interview. So we're gonna go ahead and play it now. All right, let's get into
When was the disconnect? When did it start to get bad? Was it before the pregnancy? Was it after the pregnancy?
I would say sometime during the pregnancy, I started having financial issues with Chris Brown and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons I started having anger towards Chris Brown, because I'm like, look, I'm having these financial issues. I'm blaming him for it. I'm not realizing it's my responsibility to handle my finances you know, the proper way. But I'm like, get me out this jam. I'm in this jam. I feel like I'm about to lose my girl. Help me out. And it didn't work out. I started getting frustrated. And that's where those insecurities I was telling you come. This is a high maintenance woman. Everything's top notch. And
you got to provide.
I got to provide.
And you couldn't
I felt like I
provide.
didn't know where my next check was coming from. The whole time, I had $100,000 check sitting somewhere that I didn't know about because
you wasn't educated on the business.
I was financially illiterate, literally. Like, that's one of the things I worked on in prison. Like, let me start learning contracts and stuff like that, because it used to just make me give up. And she's a criminal justice major from Clark, Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Had like a 3.5 GPA, brilliant. So I said, look, help me out. I'm trying to get my daughter back. Her mom left to Arizona with this dude. We have something in order, but she just do what she want to do, you know. And Eva went, and I got my daughter back. And Eva helped me do that. But just going back to the insecurities, yeah, that financial thing, that I couldn't figure that out, and it just made me go into this depression, and I didn't know how to communicate. And my ego, a lot of ego got involved, because they say never sign to an artist, you know what I mean? But I admired Chris so much that I felt like it was an opportunity that would catapult me to where I was trying to be.
Chris Brown, I think he really hasn't even responded publicly. I think there was probably one time where he kind of threw some shade, but he's never spoke on, you know, the breakdown between y'all's work relationship and things like that. You know, we all kind of know the general senses. You signed to him. I guess Tyga introduced you guys?
Nah.
No? What happened?
I actually got introduced by one of my frat brothers.
Okay.
His name is Big Miho. He invented crump dancing. I'm real loyal. Like, once somebody throw me an alley-oop like that, like Chris took me from nothing and made a star. You know what I mean? I gotta be loyal to that. Like,
with publicly calling him out on the details of the contract, you know, because we didn't really have any of the backstory. It was all social media shit, right? Mm-hmm. He's been kind of quiet and low key about it. Like I said, he threw some shade, but it wasn't really anything that gave the internet anything to run with. Do you regret any of the, you know, handling Chris publicly and the things that you said?
What? That was the dumbest thing I ever did. Like, first of all, that's not what real niggas do. You don't put what you got going on. I don't care if it's your baby mama, any of that. It's just not for get a journal. That's what somebody told me, get a journal.
It's very true.
You know,
writing is.
And then when you're dealing with the shame of what you said, right? Like, if you say some crazy stuff, you might change. You might go back to God and you done did your praying, but that person might still be like, no, I told you when I catch you. It's so I look back at some of the things I was doing, and I'm grateful that I'm alive, because I was wilding.
Was it a bad contract?
It wasn't even necessarily a bad contract. All I could say is it wasn't a way out, meaning it wasn't a way out. Like, okay, if this doesn't happen. But other than that, like I said, I didn't even read it. So
you were just excited. I'm under Chris Brown.
I told the dude, hey, is it cool? Like, look, Chris is saying you're taking too long. I even heard someone say a conversation when Chris was like, don't sign it. I do remember him saying something like that, like, wait, and there's we could do a better deal. But
and Chris supposedly said this, like, don't sign that.
Blurry,
yeah.
But I kind of vaguely remember a conversation, like somebody had to bring it to my attention, because we have mutual friends right now. We were trying to put things how it's supposed to be, because at the end of the day, we black men.
Why don't sometimes Diddy is gonna okay on that? All right. So what y'all think about that? He was trying to say he had a pretty much funky deal working with Chris Brown. I don't know how Chris Brown do business, but I do know if he's a songwriter and he wrote hits for other artists, you should be getting a residual check like every month in the mail if you have your business set up right. So I don't know how you got your stuff set up and why you on EBT when you've got hits that you wrote out there, because that's a continuous check. Okay, people like Neo and other songwriters out there, they get checked, they get residual checks out there every month. So you might want to check up on that. And whoever you have your writers credits through. Okay, if you're through a label, you might want to call the label and say, hey, where are my residual checks for said songs? Because you might get some back pay on that if you know what you're talking about when you call up over there. Okay, but yeah, that's a little gem for you. Let's move along, honey. Get your money. If you writing hits, you should have money coming in every month. Every month. Stevie J get it too, because he got Grammys for songs that he wrote. So he getting residual checks coming in. All right, people like Faith Evans and Kelly Price. I mean, I can name a whole bunch of them writing songs. Hell, we can go all the way back to Montel Jordan. Montel Jordan wrote songs also for other artists, not just himself. So these people are still getting checks. That's how they're paying their bills and getting by. So if you sitting out here on getting EBT, it's something wrong, honey. You need to talk to the right people so you can get your money in. That's all I'm saying. All right, little Jim there. Let's move along. Kelli Ferrell. All right, we kind of talked about her in Car Chronicles earlier today. Kelli Ferrell has found herself in a pickle. She is being represented by Phaedra, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, maybe for a favor, because it looks like her money is very funny. She owes back rent for one of her chicken and waffle restaurants, and she just opened another one. Her ex-husband said that she is not frugal with her coins, that she overspends. We kind of saw that on the show where she had this elaborate birthday party for her dogs. I was just like, for your dogs, girl, if you are in financial straits as of now, what you don't want to be doing is having no damn birthday party for no motherfucking dog. And I'm sorry. All right, y'all excuse my French, but I'm just like, girl. All right, so let's get into this. Kelli Ferrell's ex-husband sues Bravo for $200 million over defamation and abuse allegations. It says that Mark Farrell claims that Kelli Ferrell, which is his ex-wife, spread lies and fabricated a storyline on the show, accusing him of ABUs and failing to repay money. And the producers aired the allegations knowing that they were false. He might get a bag out of this. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say. Because he is talking, honey. He's on Kelly's ass like a rash. You hear me?
But the truth is, Kelly doesn't want resolution. She wants to keep me down. Because without that storyline, she loses her platform. And Bravo, your hands are not clean. You gave airtime to lies that you knew could not be sustained. You put my daughter on national TV without my permission. You built a storyline that destroyed my name from entertainment. This is defamation. It will not stand. So today, I inform the world I intend to sue every party that's played a role in this part. Those who withheld my children, who stole my money, who illegally held my home proceeds, who ran hearings without jurisdiction, and abused their public offices, and who profited off lies. To my children, Chance, Chester, and Chester, hear me clearly. I love you. I have never left you. I have fought for you every day, in every courtroom, every filing, and every word I speak. No matter what you told, no matter what you've seen on TV, your father always loved you and always will. But the truth is, Kelly doesn't want
Child, he out here doing a whole press conference about Kelly, all right? So it said reality star's ex-husband announces his lawsuit. Now, Mark Farrell says that he intends to sue Bravo TV and all parties involved. Now, he states that Bravo TV's hands are not clean, that they gave airtime to lies. He said they put my daughter on TV without my permission and destroyed my name for entertainment. And this is defamation. So, I mean, if he could prove his defamation towards Bravo and Kelly, he might come out all right. All right. That might be another little nice little bag for him as well. So now, according to Bravo Shade Room, it says in court documents obtained by TMZ TV, Chavallo, Mark Farrell, what kind of name is that? Claims that Kelly spread lies on the show in a fabricated storyline on the show that he ABUs Kelly and didn't pay her back money. Said that he says that he and Kelly jointly applied for a $420K loan back in 2022 to build out a restaurant called Nana's Chicken and Waffles, which Kelly actually runs right now. All right. Said that he says that Kelly spent a bunch of the loan money on her birthday and other unauthorized expenses, and then fabricated a story that the husband stole the money from her. Girl, let me find out your ass is out here lying like that. Said that he says that he repaid the loan, but she's still pressing forward with the false claim that he stole the $420K. I would sue her ass for that if she did it. Now, according to Mark, which is the ex-husband, cast members talked about him on the show saying he's a criminal, he's an AB user, and a fraud. If they can't prove that, then he might have a little defamation suit. It said that Mark, which is the ex-husband, claims that the show producers continue to broadcast the allegations despite knowing that they were false. Said that he says that it has damaged his personal and professional reputation to the tune of $100 million. Ooh, child. Now it said that, but that's not all. That he also wants the court to dole out an additional $100 million in punitive damages and to send a message to the network, bringing the total to a whopping $2 million. Now, on September the 3rd, 2025, it says that Mark Farrell held a press conference threatening to sue Bravo for said allegations. That day has finally come. So he's initiated this lawsuit asking for $200 million for defamation of character as well as punitive damages. He might get it because, I mean, shit, all you got to do is have that footage where they said these things about him on the show, where Kelli was also saying that and co-signing these things when other cast members had this to say about him, and the fact that Bravo aired these things when he said that Bravo knew that they were lies, and also suing Kelli for the $420K that she mismanaged when it was supposed to go towards the business. Like I told y'all, Kelli was on the show. I think Kelli was trying to keep up with the other girls that were spending lavishly, wearing red bottoms and doing all these other lavish things like Shamil. Y'all know Shamil, honey, was always decked out in every type of label that you can name. So I think Kelli was trying to keep up with the girls. This was her first season on the show. So she was trying to, you know, make a name for herself and kind of look like the other girls on the show. So maybe she mismanaged the money for the restaurant, which you guys know her landlord was suing her for thousands of dollars for unpaid rent. So but then you on national television having this lavish birthday party for your damn dogs. So that makes no sense. But that's what's going on with that. I told you guys this morning that she has solicited Phaedra to represent her in this case where her husband is coming against her with these high-powered lawyers. So Kelli, girl, I don't know. You might want to get another lawyer because, like I said, I don't think Phaedra tried no cases and won nothing since Bobby Brown. Now, somebody else told me that she represented what's his name, Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know about all that. I ain't verified that, but listen, Phaedra, all I do know is that she did lose her case towards Sheree Whitfield's ex-husband, Bob, honey. Bob with the eyes to go like this, okay, just cross like this. When he looking at everybody else but you, yeah, she did lose that case against Bob, and Bob represented himself in court, and he ain't even no damn attorney. So I don't know what to tell you, child. All right. Maybe I want to go on and dig up old boy that represented OJ as well and see, child, if the glove fit over there too. I don't know. But Kelli, girl, you in some hot water because your husband is on your ass like a rash. Moving right along to the shade room. Let's get into some Marvin Winans news because, baby, I love the Winans. I love them, honey. Every song they put out tomorrow. Millions didn't make it. I'm the one who did. I know every song that they put out because I am a fan. But what I'm not a fan of is Marvin Winans over here treating his members the way he is doing it, child. This is not the move, Pastor Winans. All right, everybody's talking about you, and this is not good. Let's get into it, honey. Fred Hammond's another person that I enjoy listening to his music as well. Y'all remember Fred Hammond's in Commission? Huge fan. All right, don't play with me when it comes to this music thing because I know my music. But Marvin Winans is Fred Hammond did speak up on behalf of him. We're going to look at that here in a second. But a lot of people are upset. And they are vocalizing how they feel about this video. I'm going to play for you guys again. Some of you may have seen it. We're going to refresh you guys' memory, but we're going to also look at some comments where people have vocalized how they felt about how Marvin Winans treated this lady in church, openly embarrassed her when she only had $1,200 to give instead of the $2,000, which was requested. I would have just took my $1,200 and got my purse and walked the fuck back to my car and left and never to be seen again. This is, and I said it the other day when I covered this, that this is why a lot of people have turned away from going to church because it started to become more about money versus God. It's like you have to pay a certain amount to be in a certain realm or to be accepted in a certain group in church or to be seen as whatever it is that they want you to be seen as. When you have people that are struggling, we are headed towards a depression. People are not receiving food stamps coming up. We have people who can barely pay their bills. We have people being laid off. So to give someone the expectation that they have to pay $2,000 in church, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. And then I got something else to show you guys about Marvin Winans. And I don't want to down him, but I mean, I am a blogger. I'm a content creator. I have to give you guys all of the news that I find as related to this topic. It's not looking too good for you, Marvin. That's all I got to say. It's not looking too good for you. But let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to look at these damn comments. All right, let's go ahead to Shade Room. Thank you, Bishop Marvin Winans is under fire after telling a churchgoer that ain't what I asked you to do, like he her daddy, after her offering was not the amount that he requested. Okay, let's get into it, y'all.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving.
Is that not embarrassing? Put a one in the chat if that was an embarrassing moment. If you were in this woman's shoes, would you feel embarrassed if you were in this position? I mean, that's in front of the entire congregation. This woman honestly did not have the $2,000, or I think she would have paid it if she had it. And she told you flat out, hey, I'm gonna come up with the other 800 because she wants to be, in obedient in terms of what was asked of her. That was a lie. Okay, I probably would have left and never came back. Okay, yeah, middle finger up. And now I don't want to disrespect church, but I'd be like, yeah, you ain't gotta worry about me no more. All right, let's get into some comments because a lot of people had things to say about this. This person here, Miss Tiffany, says, if the people are given in humility, you are not. It said you are to receive in humility. Okay, we'll take that. All right, let's look at a few comments.
Faith and
okay. So this person here said, the shame on you, Marvin, said that you will never see the kingdom of God. Oh, not see the kingdom of God. This next person said, boo. All right, let me go ahead and give him a boo. Y'all know I got my sound effects over here now. And I'm dying to use it, honey. Let me get my boo up here. Let me boo his ass right quick. Okay. All right, so we had to do that. So this person here says that I would have snatched my money back so quick. That's me, child. Give me my $1,200 back. All right. I was gonna give y'all $1. You're lucky you got it. You're lucky you got this 1,000 because I was only planning on giving y'all asses $1. Y'all know I told y'all that's my going price. So I'm gonna give you $1 and I'm gonna see how y'all ass act after that. And when you act right and I see everybody in here saved like they supposed to be, then we'll bump that up to $5. And if you save next Sunday, then we'll go up another $5. All right. You ain't about to take all my money at one time because some of these churches out here be doing the fucking most, especially these damn pastors. Okay. Pulling up in a Bentley. Okay. With 100 side chicks in the church. All right. Y'all know you're going to get $1 with me. And then I'm going to pump your ass up to $5. Let's get into the other comments. Okay. Because there's more. Someone else says to stand there and humiliate someone who was giving her hard-earned money is despicable. Oh, yes, it was. Said it just goes to show that is not always about the words. That is mostly about the money. See? Said that the way that lady was treated, especially with her child right there beside her, was truly heartbreaking. Yes, it was. I felt that too. All right, so another person said that we rebuke your greedy spirit in the name of Jesus. Marvin Winans. Oh, not rebuke him, honey. I know that's right. Another person said that why did you shame the woman for donating the money? But you still took that damn $1,000, didn't you, Marvin? You bald-headed. Oh, I can't say that. Here, Pastor. Oh, I was about to go there. Oh, I was about to go there on you, Marvin. I was about to go there. All right. Oh, the Lord held me back. See there? The next person said that you publicly humiliated that woman, and I pray that God convict your conscience because that was not Christ-like. Oh, it was not. Said that you owe her a public apology in front of the same congregation where you disrespected her. Now, it's preachers like you that make people hesitate to even attend the damn church. That's why Caramel is over there, Bedside Baptist, right the hell now. Because of pastors like you. I added that. Now, I said that if I were there, I would have walked the hell up out of there. Now, you need to do better. Now, ministry is about love and not ego. Marvin, they added him. Make sure his ass saw that. At Marvin Winans. Okay, I know that shit right. Oh, they tearing off in his ass. Let's finish some more chat. Said this person says demons hang out in church too. Okay, y'all don't forget that. Now you calling him a demon, all right? Another person said $1,200 does not suffice. In this economy, I just said that, right? Said that you need to be given to people, not strong arming and shaming them in front of your congregation. I know that's right. Tell him, okay? You should have added him right there because that was a good one. Now, this person says that now why would you treat that lady like that, sir? Now, that's embarrassing. That's the teen child because they ain't done with his ass. All right, another person said, a pastor who shames someone for giving too little forgets scripture. Said Jesus praised the widow who gave 2 coins, Lord, okay? And not the rich who gave much. And that's in Mark, honey. She told him where to go look for that, honey. Over there in Mark 12 and 41 through 44. Okay? Yeah, you get on in there and get that. Said that God looks at the heart, not the amount. That said to humiliate a giver is to love money more than mercy. Oh, you better preach in here, girl. Okay, I almost got saved again behind that. But what y'all think? All right, what y'all think about what they said? I agree with all those comments. I really do, because you do have a lot of these pastors. They are about the almighty dollar versus, from the heart. The Bible said He loves a cheerful giver, a cheerful giver. All right, you get what you have. All right, tied to 10% of your earnings. So if you're asking someone to give above that, you're not following what the good books say, because the Bible says give 10% of your offering as, like your tithes. That's your tithes, okay? And anything that you have above that you can give, then that's what you choose to give. But to put a price on someone, not knowing their financial situation, you have a lot of mothers that's in that church that are single mothers. You have a lot of people who hours may have been cut at their job. You have some people that may have lost their job. We have a lot of people that are furloughed and laid off. So you cannot give expectations to someone not knowing their situation. I just don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's right. I feel like that was just a bit too much. And I don't know. I don't think God told you that, Pastor. I'm saying now, I won't there when you and God had a conversation, if there was one that was had. But I'm just going to say, in this situation here, I don't think that God would allow you to stand up and disrespect and or embarrass his flock because they cannot keep up with certain amount. Now, we know that Pastor Marvin Winans, he is a millionaire, okay? So you cannot compare your pockets to what someone else's pockets may be. You're a millionaire. You wrote several hit songs, okay? And you get a good old check for being a pastor, well, bishop. So I know your check is nice, bishop, okay? And he has a very nice church of thousands and thousands of members. So, and plus he goes on the road and he performs as well. So he got a nice little coin. You are Winans. You have some money. So I thought that was very uncouth of him to do. So let's continue, because Fred Hammond has something to say about that as well. We're going to look at that. Let's move that over. Then I'm going to put that. All right, child. These churches, child. I love the Lord, but I'm trying to tell you now. Don't come to me talking about some caramel and you need to come on up here with $2,000. Okay? Because, baby, I'm going to leave a donut in your parking lot from my car. All right? I'm crank my car up. All right, because we got push start over here. We got push start. All right, and we're going to crank our car up and we're going to hit the gas and you're going to hear that in the parking lot. You'll be like, did she leave? Yes, she did. It's going to be a donut like that in your parking lot. Okay, I'm going to do a burnout in the parking lot and I'm going to skirt up out of there and I'm never coming back. That's how we're going to do that. All right, you cannot tell me what to pay. But let's get into Fred Hammond. All right, Fred Hammond tried to come in and save the day, child. I said, Lord, Fred Hammond shares a video of Bishop Marvin Winans instructing churchgoers on how to give their donations. Organizations raise money all the time, he says. Said the church taking care of its own shouldn't be a problem. Well, you give the $2,000. You call it because you got it too. You got it too, Fred Hammond. You got it too. You got the money too. Did you give $2,000? If not, shut the fuck up, okay? And I don't want to be telling church folk to shut the fuck up, but I'd be so sick and tired of people to come in and try to explain the disrespect that we just witnessed in terms of trying to say that, oh, churches donate money all the time. Oh, did you donate though? Okay, if you did not give $2,000, shut it up. All right. So let's go ahead and hear what he says Marvin Winans had to say. All right.
Just a couple of ways. Those that have the 1,000 plus 1, that means you're coming with your 1,000 that you're giving, plus you've asked someone else to give. Now you don't have to stop at 1,000, and we're going to deal. So in other words, if you say, Pastor Winans, I'm coming with my 1,000 plus another 3,000, then you'll say that. You understand? And if you didn't get the plus 1, but you maybe came with $250, you're going to come say that this is my 1,000 plus 250. You with me? And we're going to go all the way down. So I need you, in order for this to work, I need you to come when you're called with the offering that you're bringing. We're going to do this a couple of ways.
Now, I'm not with this whole calling folk out individually, and then you got to speak up on what you're bringing up as a good old donation and or offering. I'm not with that, because suppose the person don't have what they were instructed to bring. Again, you are embarrassing people. Why does what I bring and or donate and or give as an offering anyone else's business in the church? Why is this a congregational thing where everybody got to hear what's in my envelope that I'm giving to the church house? Why is that? That's what I want to know. Let's get to the next tab, child. All right, so this is what Fred Hammond had to say. Okay, looking for you guys. I read real good, so we're going to get through this. All right. According to Fred Hammond, he says, I'll just set this here. All right. Here's the full context. He says, I wonder if those who cut it up will play this version. He said, I wonder who cut it up in the first place, and What was the motive? He says, but I'm going to put it out there or out here for those who want to see what the full truth is. Organization raise money all the time. There's nothing wrong with the church taking care of its own, even though he condemned me to hell for being an honorary PBS. He put the laughing emojis. He's still my mentor, and I can protect him with putting the whole thing out there or out for the truth. Okay, according to what he said. He says, I'm still going to do it. The church is not perfect, but overall, it's still mine. He says, for those of you that don't mind, like and share this. Okay, hashtag church, hashtag money, hashtag pastors. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Roberta.
Okay, so we just saw that video. What do you guys think about that? So it says gospel legend Fred Hammond speaks out following the backlash that Bishop Marvin Winans received after the churchgoer didn't have the full 2K as requested in the church's annual day of giving. The video Fred shares shows Bishop Winans instructing where people should line up to make their donations. Fred said that the church is not perfect, but overall it's still mine. This kind of reminds me of what's the pastor, honey, that locked the doors, child, like he was Joe Clark over there on Lean On Me, honey, telling the ushers to damn lock the door until they give a certain amount of offering. I don't agree with stuff like that. I don't agree with I don't agree with that. Okay. I just don't. What's the man name saying? He saw the best in me, child, when everyone else around me. Y'all know the song, child. Marvin Sapp. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day. All right. Trying to get through this live. I'm tired. I'm ready to get in my bed. But Marvin Sapp, y'all remember that whole situation that went on with Marvin Sapp? Like, it really took a time for that to die down, because a lot of people like, what the hell is this, Marvin? Like, we were rooting for you. So for you to actually tell the people to lock the doors until they give a certain amount of money and not allow anyone to leave until said whatever amount of money it was raised at that particular time. I felt like that was a hostage situation. I've never seen in the Bible anywhere, and I've read the Bible backwards and forwards, honey. We know it's 66 books in that good book, and I have not seen in any one of the 66 books of the Bible, the King James Version is what I do read. I've not seen anywhere where the Lord held anyone captive until they gave anything. I've not seen that. I mean, if it's in there, maybe I skipped over, honey. I don't know. But I've been in church all my life, and I've never heard of anyone say that the Lord told them to lock any door and tell someone to pay said amount, and they cannot leave until said amount is paid, and the members get in there and up and count it out. I ain't never heard of that. Nah, y'all do that, y'all church, I won't be coming. But y'all put in there what y'all think. Let's get into the next topic, because I'm about to blow y'all wig off with this right here. All right, if you got your wig on, if your lace front is on, and you ain't got no glue on it, it's about to fly off. All right, let's go and get on to this next topic. This also includes Marvin Winans, and I'm still a fan. I'm not a fan of what you did. I love your music, but we got to put the truth out there, okay? Let's get into it, honey, because I found this. I said, oh, I know you lying. All right, so they said that this church has been under construction since 2003. Where's the money that you beg for at $1,000 per member? 2 services every Sunday. Pastor Marvin Winans. Now, they're trying to say that old pastor might be mismanaging some funds. They're saying the people been giving $1,000 here, $1,000 there. They ain't so much as put a new motherfucking doorknob on the door. They ain't changed no windows. They ain't put in no new ceiling fans. The floor might be leaking. I don't know. But let's get into what they got to say here. All right. Shout out to the angry auntie, because that's why I saw it, honey. Okay. Shout out to your angry auntie.
Message to Perfecting Church and its leader, Bishop Marvin Winans.
Well, we did sue because we said this continues to be a nuisance which has to be abated.
The lawsuit filed last week, the city demanding the court take jurisdiction over the case involving this unfinished church at 7 Mile and Woodward, the future home of Perfecting Church, a church that has been under construction for decades after plans to build at this site were announced in 2003 by Bishop Winans, a member of the world-renowned gospel singing family, the Winans.
They have not taken out a building permit to do any work on that church since 2018. We want a receiver to come in, take control of the project, and help us bring this thing to a close.
The city says it's still waiting to receive a detailed status building report from the church, which was due 2 weeks ago. Fox 2 reached out to Bishop Winans, and we received a statement which reads in part, "We believed we are up to date in addressing all matters of concern posed by the city. We are shocked and extremely disappointed that the city would take this course of action in the dark of the night and, in our opinion, not acting in good faith." But one local activist believes this lawsuit is about more than a church that remains unfinished.
What is really happening here, I believe, is that church is located right on the line of sight to the first PGA event ever held in Detroit, the Rocket Mortgage Classic. I believe they view it as an eyesore.
The city rejecting that claim.
We've had 2 rocket mortgages, and this thing has been standing there throughout each one of them.
The church has 3 weeks to respond to the lawsuit.
There's something wrong with this. Does God have a timetable? Hell no.
Well, all right. So y'all hear that? So his church, Marvin Winans got a little lawsuit on him. Now we just saw this money being taken up. This is why he's pressing. This is why he's pressing the members. Now I told you 2,000. Now we got this lawsuit here. He done went back there on his calculator. He done added up the numbers. Okay, or what the good old people done told him he got to come up with this damn lawsuit. Now you done wrote this letter. Now I am shocked and appalled that you guys will say this about the house of the Lord. Sir, rip that letter up. Now, you know these people been after you since 2003. Y'all been trying to do this, since 2003? We are 2025. If y'all ain't came up with this damn money as of yet, y'all might need to sell this property and find something else to do, okay? Because we all know, aren't churches like tax-free? I think a lot of people be getting these churches because, church is like a good business now. Well, you are tax-free, honey. A lot of this money to be coming up and through there, okay? See a lot of these pastors out here driving in the new Escalades and Bentleys, living in the nice 3-story mansions out here, but your members are out here, can't pay their light bill, got to catch the bus to get to church, okay, out here with their car smoking like they selling barbecue out there in the damn parking lot, okay, yeah. But these pastors out here living real lavish. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on over there at Perfecting Church, but they need to figure this thing out. Now, if you out here begging for $1,000 here and $1,000 there, if you have a mega church, y'all should have been came up with this money. Like, what is really going on? Who's going on vacation? Who is buying new red bottoms? Who got a new nugget ring? Y'all know pastors like nugget rings. What you get your nugget ring? How much you pay for your nugget ring, Pastor Winans? All right. Y'all know that them bishops, they like them nugget rings. Them big, thick nugget rings like a pimp. All right. When they get up there and preach and put their hand up there over the podium like that so they can see your nugget ring. All right. They want you to see that they out here bling blinging, okay, when they're preaching. All right. And they'll put their hand up there a long time like that while they, when they shit there. You can see that good nugget ring. And they always have a nice little chain. I don't know what it is, why they got to have a chain and the nugget ring. I don't know if that's just, simple church etiquette for a bishop. I don't know. But they figure this out. Seriously, I feel like all this money they are taking up, it might be mismanaged. I don't know. I don't go to that church, never been there. But I am a fan of the Winans, but they really need to figure this out because this is not a good look. I am very shocked and appalled by Marvin Winans. I don't think he's had any type of negativity about him since he and Vicki Winans. Y'all know he was married to Vicki Winans, gospel legend Vicki Winans, since he and Vicki Winans got divorced. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I really hope they figure this out. I really do. What y'all think about this? Okay. Do we have another topic? Let's stop sharing. I think that was my last topic. All right, let's see. I might pull one more topic. Let's see. And then we're going to get on out of here because I'm ready to go to bed. Y'all, I'm so tired. And I have a long meeting tomorrow. So I may have to push Car Chronicles back because this week has been hectic. I have a meeting that I'm going to, and I know it's going to run over. So I may have to push Car Chronicles back. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know now. Y'all be like, Caramel, girl, you kind of late. No, I got a meeting that got to be in. Okay. So after that, I will definitely come on live and we will go ahead and get Car Chronicles out the way. So y'all bear with me, okay? Because I gotta work and I gotta get my videos out. Girl gotta work too, okay? Let's see. Try to see, do I see anything else newsworthy worth talking about? Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't see anything just yet. I think we will wait until Wait, let me see that. Yeah, we'll hold off till tomorrow. That's it, guys. That's it. So we're going to end the video right there. All right, because I don't want to go too far. But we do have some great topics already lined up for tomorrow. So you guys, please don't forget to tap on that like button for me tonight for this video. All right, please tap on the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. As you guys can see, I try to keep y'all updated on everything that's going on. Truth TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys for modding for me. You guys know y'all be doing an awesome job. Also, again, guys, please send a happy birthday shout out. We did it this morning for Car Chronicles. My top flight mod, Sweet Essence, today is her birthday. You guys, please send her some more birthday wishes so that we can push some good vibes her way. All right, so she can have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, I hope she had a great, great birthday. Let's see. Jonetta Speaks, if you're here. Black Women in the Building, if you're here. School Board, thanks for being here. Queen Speaks TV. Simple Mom Family TV. Shay Renee, if you're in the bushes, thanks for being here. JCD Creations. Miss Didi, if you're in the house, thanks for being here as well. All right. Any more content creators stop by and I did not acknowledge you, please say me in the chat so that I can say thank you and acknowledge you before we get out of here. All right, let me know. Yes, I see the happy birthdays coming in. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Stu Queen B, thank you, Stu Queen B, for stopping by, love. I appreciate you. You guys check out all of these content creators that I mentioned. Go over and support them. Hit the like button. Don't be doing them like y'all do me, honey. Be sitting on my likes, all right? Please hit the like. Please hit the like and support, okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. Please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when we go live, okay? Until the next one, thank you guys for being here. Bye. Let me give y'all a good one. Let's see. Bye.
Hey.